Hey guys. So this isn't a totally bootleg video, but it's obviously not the norm. I just wanted to do something really quick to discuss the movie that I just saw this evening, which was A Star Is Born. I've never seen any of the versions before, so it was very new to me. I mean, obviously, you can kind of get the gist of what the story is about from the trailers, but I went to see it. I was not expecting to come out basically like gutted, like depressed. It's weird. I feel like I was assaulted emotionally by Bradley Cooper. Um, Everyone so far who's talked about this film has talked about Lady Gaga, but let me tell you something. Bradley Cooper, if anybody gets an Oscar, it should be him. Um, that isn't to say that, obviously Lady Gaga is a brilliant singer, so that's not surprising. It was wonderful to hear her sing. What is surprising is to hear that Bradley Cooper can sing, and also to see this caliber of acting from him was stunning. It was mesmerizing, which is why, spoiler alert, which is why the loss of his character by the end of it was so devastating, because it felt like ultimately it was more his story than hers. It felt like it was his story. It starts with him. Yes, it ends with her singing his song at the end after his passing. But this was definitely Jackson Maine's story, and I really felt for this character. Um, he embodied this, singer, performer, and it was brilliant. Who had a lot of demons, but what really pissed me off is that the reason why he did what he did, he was doing much better, and then this manager comes along and gives him an insane guilt trip that pushed him over the edge ultimately, and there was no punishment for that. There was no retribution for that, and everyone, oh, Jack just, he couldn't, but he was pushed into it. Like, he was doing so much better, and if he had gotten to that performance that night, and he was in a better place. Obviously he was still damaged, he was still weak, but that guy totally manipulated him into doing something ugly, and it was just like when I realized that was the direction it was going in, I was I really wanted to walk out, honestly. I didn't want to see that kind of ending. I wasn't prepared for it. And having this kind of emotional attachment to a character in a film is very rare for someone like me. Being emotional, period, about a piece of entertainment is a rare thing for me. So the fact that I was able to be attached to this fictional character, after, 90 minutes or so, or whatever it was, says a lot about what Bradley brought to the table. And if he is not nominated, that would just be a horrific injustice in the entertainment world. Also, as a director, I think he did a fabulous job. I think he should get nominated for that too. Probably not win though. I don't know who the competition would be, but I wouldn't say he should win for directing. He should win for best leading actor, male actor. Blew me away. And as for Lady Gaga, she did an okay job. She did good. If you remove the singing from it, her acting was so-so. I didn't believe her sorrow. Whenever I see an actor cry when the tear comes from the middle of the eye, that's an unnatural thing. That's not how that works. That means someone put teardrops in your eyes. Tears come from the corners. And then especially at the end when she was singing his song, I thought she should have been more choked up and broken and too too damaged to sing it, at least to start. And that didn't really happen. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Gaga fans, please don't come for me. But I'm just saying. Like, I had to watch something. I had to go and watch South Park after seeing that movie because it was so depressing. I loved it. If I did watch it again, I probably wouldn't watch the last 15-20 minutes. Whenever it is where Jackson decides to kill himself, I'd probably just have to stop it. But I really want to know more about that character. I really want to dive deeper into that. Like, if there was a movie, there is a prequel to A Star Is Born that was just on the rise of Jackson, Maine. I think that would be brilliant. Even a short, him in this relation with his brother and being on the road and how he writes music and the slow spiraling down into, his addictions. I think that would be very intriguing to watch. I don't know. He had me. I wish I could see Bradley Cooper in person so I could slap the shit out of him and then hug him, which would be very confusing for both of us, I'm sure. But I just wow. It's amazing. He was amazing. And it's not that I'm enthusiastic right now. I know I'm speaking in a very low tone. I'm reflective. So I want the soundtrack. And that Out of the Shallow song is so beautiful. And man, Bradley Cooper had me from the first moment they showed his ass on screen. So yeah, I guess go see it. Just prepare yourself, brace yourself for the ending. But if you do see it, just make sure you watch Bradley Cooper, because that is the real performance. Talk to you later.